Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jag, and today we're actually going to cover grade 10 math, and the topic is going to be on the sine law. So first, I'm going to write out the formula for the sine law. So let's write it on the side here. Okay, so it's A over sine A, just like that, equals to B over sine B. Okay, and C over sine C. Okay, so if I look at this, it's basically just like ratios of the different sides and the angles of the triangle. If I'm looking at the formula, you can see the lowercase letters here, which are at the top. These represent the sides of the triangle, all right? And the uppercase letters here, they represent the actual angle of the triangle, okay? So what we're gonna do here is use just these ratios. I'm gonna look at what's given in the question here. I'm given side B, okay, but I don't have the opposite angle, okay, which is angle B with the capital B. In order to use the sine law, I have to make sure that I have one angle and the opposite side, okay, and this is what distinguishes it from the cosine law. And also make sure when you're looking at the triangle, it can't be a right angle triangle, okay? So in this case, all the angles are different. They're not 90 degrees here, okay? The first thing we're going to do is look for angle B. Okay, so I'm going to put angle B here. Remember that all the angles of a triangle have to add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to do 180. Subtract the other angles that are given in the question here. So angle M is 50 degrees. Okay, and then angle S is 74 degrees. Alright, I'm going to take my calculator and we're just going to subtract these numbers here. Okay, so we're doing 180 minus 50 minus 74, okay, and we're getting 56 degrees. So I'm going to write that over here, okay, just like that. In the second step, I'm going to write the ratio. Now, if you're looking at the formula, you might notice that this is not an ABC triangle. Okay, there are a lot of questions in the textbook where this is the case. It's not always going to be an ABC triangle. Again, it does not matter what letters are being used, okay? The teacher will just change that and try to like trick you, but you have to make sure we're just looking at the ratio that we're going to use, okay? So I'm not going to write the actual formula here. I'm going to use the side, okay? So let's start with the lowercase b. It's 1600 divided by basically the sine. So I'm going to write down what we got for part 1 here. Okay, we got 56 degrees for angle B. So I'm going to put sine 56 like that. Okay, and in this case we're going to look for m, which is the lowercase m, over the sine of the angle that is across from there, which is sine of 50 degrees. Okay, so just like this, I'm going to solve for the m value here. Okay, and I'm just going to use my calculator and cross multiply it. I'm going to write down what it is that we're multiplying here. Okay, so the term cross multiply means I'm going to apply, just multiply these numbers that are across from each other. So I'm going to do 1600 times sine of 50 degrees, okay? And divided by the third side, okay, which is sine of 56 degrees. All right? Again, make sure your calculator is in the degrees mode. Okay, if it's in the radians mode, you're going to get the wrong answer. Okay, so we're going to do 1600 times 50 sine. And again, I'm making sure I press the equal sign in between. Okay, the calculator is going to do BEDMAS. I don't want to end up with the wrong answer. And then I'm going to divide it by 56 sine. And I'm pressing the equal sign one more time, okay, here. And I'm getting 1,478. And this is in kilometers, okay? Again, make sure you are checking the units, and your answer at the very end has to have the units as well, okay? A lot of teachers will take off half a mark for the units, and again, on a quiz or a test, that's just going to add up and just lower your grade than what it's supposed to be, all right? So this is my answer at the very end, okay? For the value for m, I got 1,478 kilometers. Okay, so if there are no questions, that brings this video to an end. I hope you learned how to apply the sine law, and I should always make sure that I am memorizing these formulas. They will not be given on the unit test or even the final exam, so just make sure you're memorizing it. Alright, and if you did learn something, please make sure you're clicking on the like button below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see everyone next time. Bye!